Let's talk about who was visiting the website that was for Amy on birthdays and holidays. Because I think, from what I can remember, I did finally make it through the documentary, but I think they were tracking the IP addresses, and they were kind of like, was it Amy? So I'm going to read to you what I channeled through. If you don't like me doing that, then scroll on. Since freedom of speech is not really free, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is just my spiritually channeled opinion. Okay, the visits to Amy's dedicated website on birthdays and holidays were not made by Amy herself, though there was a time earlier in her captivity when she was aware of the site's existence and longed to reach it. However, the digital access was strictly monitored and restricted. The consistent visits were made by two different sources over time, one being an individual involved in her trafficking network, specifically one of the handlers stationed at a rotating offshore location, who intermittently checked in to monitor public and family awareness. These visits were strategic, sometimes serving as data collection points for the network, particularly to gauge pressure or media resurgence. 2. A silent witness and empathetic accomplice. A woman who was loosely connected to the trafficking operation, but who grew emotionally conflicted over time. After Amy's passing, this person, no longer actively involved, continued to visit the website as a form of spiritual penance and grief processing. This person is still alive and carries deep emotional weight, but has never come forward. Lady, if you see this video, please come forward. Talk to her family. Tell them what you know. Sorry, I was supposed to only be reading. The emotional trace from the visits carries toning of longing, remorse, and lingering echoes of unresolved energy. However, there is no active threat associated with these visitors now. There is no digital surveillance currently being maintained on the site. So of course my mind is going to, we need to find this woman. I'm sure there's a way that you can stay anonymous and give Amy's family the information that they need. Give them the closure that they need. If you want to make things right with your soul and what happens to you after you leave your body, do the right thing. I wasn't expecting this. When I channeled that through, there's a witness that's alive. She knows something. She can help. Okay.